lovely February afternoon, so we've come down to the allotment to get a little bit more preparatory work done, hopefully, so we can get a really good start when April arrives. Now, I have to be honest, I decided I was going to dig this bed that had green manure in. The rest of the beds, well, seem reasonably dry, so I was expecting this to be reasonably dry as well, but surprisingly claggy. As you can see, this bed next to it's dried out pretty well, and we bashed the top down and that broke down quite well, but over this side, well, it still looks a bit claggy, so we're going to give it a day or so before we try and break down those lumps. Another job I'm getting on with today is pruning back our Buddleia bushes. We have this one on the edge of the plot that I've sort of cut back, trimmed it back. Hopefully that's going to be alright now through summer. And then this top side of the plot we have a row of different coloured Buddleias which need cutting back each year. I've done one, I've still got 4 to do, so there's one in there. And then if we move round here, this one I've already cut back. This one needs doing, that one, and then there's one masquerading in with all the bee sticks and bean poles. So for the rest of the afternoon I'm going to see if I can get these Buddleias cut back and the bits tidied up somewhere. End of a fairly productive afternoon. Buddleias are cut back. Looks quite odd now being able to see right up the allotments without these 4 or 5 big Buddleias, but of course they'll grow again over spring and summer, and they'll need cutting back again next year. And as you'd expect, I've now got an even bigger pile of rubbish to get rid of. Although, once again, they can be used for stakes for plants. It's just that Buddleia need leaving for a little while, otherwise, once you stick them in the ground, they just root. It's noticeable when you hack Buddleia down that seed from flowers, last year's flowers, spreads everywhere. No wonder they grow all down the railway line, so that's the rubbish that we've got from those Buddleias. And I've made a little bit more progress on clearing this bed up here. So the weed control fabric's been cut away from all the weeds that were growing through it. This bed, this little piece of bed, has been dug over once, some of the weeds removed. We're going to have a path somewhere down this middle bit, and then another bed that needs digging out of this mess as soon as we can. But it doesn't look too bad now. Hopefully with a couple more days work on it, it won't look too bad, and then we'll have quite a lot of extra beds this year compared with last year. Because last year this bed here and those 2 beds there weren't used because of the dry weather, and they just became absolutely undiggable. Anyway, while I've been doing all this, Sue's been weeding and sorting out around some of our fruit bushes, and I think she's doing a blog of her own, so I'll put a link down to her blog in the descriptions below. We're finished now, we're now going to go and get something to eat.